We're all carrying around stories were created from wounds we experienced in our childhood. As kids, we didn't have the capacity to understand that other people's behavior has absolutely nothing to do with us. So instead, we interpreted it as not being good enough, pretty enough, smart enough, just an overwhelming feeling of not enoughness that follows us through our life, shows up sometimes in sneaky ways that we don't always realize. I have damaged a lot of my relationships by projecting these insecurities onto other innocent people who had their own stories going on. And now that I'm aware of this, I'm starting to name these different parts of myself. So that's the 5-year-old me who felt ignored, unwanted, unloved. This is the 16-year-old part of me that felt ostracized, nerdy, like an alien, different from everyone else who didn't fit in. And by giving these pieces of me names, by understanding who they are and why they are there, and knowing these are just different versions of me. This is not who I am right now. And these stories that they created, now I understand that they're not true. And I also know that I'm the creator of the story. I created those stories at different times in my life. And now that I have this knowledge, I'm creating new stories, wanted stories. And I'm starting with choosing myself. How often do we look outside of ourselves for validation to prove that we are worthy? It's actually backwards. When you start believing it, when you start knowing it, when you just know that you're worthy, when you just know that you're deserving, that gets reflected by the people who are around you. That gets mirrored back in your experiences. So if you're receiving the opposite of that right now, it's just an indication that there's something within you that doesn't believe it. These pieces of us show up to remind us of where we've been, where we're at, and where we want to go. This is where true healing begins. And when you're able to just stop, notice it, pay attention to that part of yourself, you can send it love without giving away your power.